Season 2, The Unfinished War. Second Finale Part 1. Carnage. The army of Carnage roared into the sky at the sight of helicopters belonging to the agency. Fire! The helicopters dropped missiles, rockets, bombs onto the army, which roared in response. Nothing could be seen from down below what they were firing at, as it was covered in smoke of the explosions. Don't stop firing until you're all out! They kept sending the bombs until, at last, they were out of everything. When they were out, the explosion stopped. Deku peeked over the edge of the helicopter. There was nothing but the sounds of the helicopters and fire. The smoke still covered the area where the bombs were dropped. Suddenly, a strand of the symbiote reached up from the area and grabbed one of the helicopter's rotors, pulling it down and causing it to crash. That's not possible. Soon another reached up and pulled another helicopter down. Then rocks were pulled up from the ground in front of the helicopters, trees and other objects. One rock hit the helicopter Deku was in, and he came down, falling in it. Everyone get your parachutes! Get out now! The agents began falling out of the helicopter, spinning in the area going towards the ground. When the agents and the pilot grabbed the parachutes, the rest were pulled out by the helicopter by the force of the wind and flung out into the air. Deku, the pilot, and the agent jumped out, but were hit by another helicopter that was tumbling down. The three of them crashed onto the ground, injured. You both okay? Yeah, I'm fine. I'm alright. Deku took out a pistol and handed two more to the others. We have to defend ourselves down here until reinforcements arrive. We have to inform them that the plan failed. I'll message them right now. The agent was grabbed by the leg and pulled into the fog like smoke, screaming as he was. Roaring could be heard. Damn it, how are they still alive? I don't know, but I need you to stay safe. The pilot was grabbed by the leg and was pulled into the smoke as well, screaming. Well, I'm alone, I guess. Deku stood up behind the rock and pointed his pistol upward into the smoke, as though there was something surrounding him. Although there was, he was not alone. Deku, Deku, hello there. We meet again, my old friend. Who's speaking? It's strange because you hired me to join your order. I thought you would remember me. Knight stepped out. Agent Knight. Former Agent Knight. Now it's just Knight. Why would you do this? Well, why not? Are you familiar with wind technology? Yes. Very dangerous. Deku kept his pistol pointed at Knight. It can be used to form tornadoes, you know? Small ones, but they work. I was lucky enough to have one with me when Death Defier came to see me. What did you say? What did you fucking say? He came looking for you. I said you were off on a war and he left you in charge. I stood up and activated the wind tech. And I asked him, no. And I asked him, no. How does a Death Defier die? You fucking bastard. Deku was about to shoot Knight when he was grabbed by a Carnage symbiote. Soon he could see 20 more, 30, then over 100. He could see all the symbiotes. 3 of the Carnage symbiotes held him, using their abilities, up to Agent Knight, who walked up to him. I stabbed and killed Death Defier then and there, as he looked for you. It takes you a really long time to die. You always seem to survive. So, Deku, how does Death Defier die? No! Knight formed a sword out of absolutely nothing, made of lightning. The sound of extremely fast speeds, the sound of a speed of light almost, could be heard above. A figure came down, straight onto the ground where Deku and Knight were. The figure wore a hood, the robes colored black and white. He held an axe, looking ancient, colored black and white as well, energy surrounding it, and him. Knight pointed the powerful sword she held from Deku to the figure. "Who are you?" The figure spoke. "My name is Sorak. I am the Yak of wind, power, and sky, and your power on this island has become too powerful to the point where I have been sent to end you. The axe demanded." Instantly, Flashback and Molly were teleported by Sorak's power, the rift, to the same location standing next to Sorak. The symbiotes threw Deku on the ground away from them, under Knight's command. She held up her fist, floated in the air, then flew away from all four of them. All of the creatures followed. When the Carnage creatures cleared the area, Sorak walked over to Flashback, Molly, and Deku. Deku stood up. "Sorak, good to see you." "Good to see you too, Deku." "Sorak." "Flashback. It's been a while." "It has." "Sorak, hi." "Hey there, Molly. I see you got a new suit." Deku went straight up to Sorak, Molly, and Flashback, right into there. "Okay, hold on. Sorak, it's great that you're here and all, but what the hell? Why did you bring Flashback and Molly here?" "Whether you like it or not, we need all the help we can get. You've gotten into a lot of shit while I've been gone. Scouts have been watching you all. So, what the hell have you done?" "Death-Defy's death caused me a lot of loss of control. I did some things I regret. The symbiote took control of me. I'm so sorry this happened." "I'm sorry for your loss. Death-Defy was a great person. I knew him well. But what you did hasn't helped the island or his memory in the slightest. And as for you, Flashback, your empire hasn't helped either. It just gave you more power and caused more chaos. You killed people that never attacked you. It was necessary. I wish it wasn't. And you, Molly, how dare you work for his empire as well? How dare you let innocents die? That's not the Molly I remember. The Molly I remember was selfish and sacrificing." "Well, you've been gone a while now, haven't you? Not everything will be as you remember it." Molly sat next to a rock. "That's true. Maybe I shouldn't have left. But there were more important universes and planets that were way worse than this and needed my help. You all have made this problem worse. You all caused this. Knight has grown in power based on everything you've done. From what my scouts told me, Knight killed Death-Defier hoping to become the leader of Deku's order to gain power, but there was no one left to lead, so she gave up on that. She left and joined Flashback's empire after Deku told Flashback where she was, hoping that Knight would stop Flashback and take him down, because in his mind, Knight was still an agent of his order. So instead she joined Flashback's empire and became an official who pointed out where Jonesy's Island was and that it was a base for the agency, which Flashback mercilessly attacked, causing you and the agency to go attack Flashback at his base. Molly fought Deku, Deku won and brought Molly in, meaning that Molly wouldn't stand in her plan. Deku went back to the base and beat Flashback. Flashback also would now not stand in her plan. Deku and the whole damn agency came to destroy the Carnage symbiotes, and she almost succeeded in killing you, getting you out of the way of her plan as well. If I never came here, you would all have failed, and you would be dead by this rising army. She knows where the agency base is. Her and the symbiotes would go destroy the whole place and kill Flashback and the rest of the agency. Then they would come back and kill Molly, and no one else would be there to stop them. It all happened because of you all. There was a long and sudden silence. It's true. Both of you, it's true. You can't deny it. Well, it's only true because you... Enough! We know what we did. We caused this. It's true. Deathfire wouldn't be proud of us. He would hate what we've done. So, let's make it better. You all have to put your differences aside and help me kill those symbiotes and take down Night. That's true. Night and those symbiotes are going to continue to gain power. So, do you think you can do that? Work together? Molly stood back up. We can. For Deathfire. We can give a good memory in his name. For Deathfire. For Deathfire. For Deathfire. The four allies walked toward the location of Night, the center of the island, with the 0 point. That was Season 2 The Unfinished War, second finale, Part 1, Carnage. That was a roller coaster, wasn't it? And it's not over yet. The final, well, almost final at least, episode will be finished soon, most likely uploaded very soon. I'm going to finish that story and then, well, there will be one final story and that's it for Season 2, The Unfinished War. There's going to be a new season about Deku, possibly his past or his future, but until next time, my friends, I'll see you then. Bye-bye.